Paul Pierce diminishes the New York Knicks series win over the Boston Celtics. Y'all beat an injured Celtics team, quote unquote. So this is Paul Pierce being Paul Pierce again. I already told y'all this was gonna happen a while back. Let's go ahead and hit the rest of this quote up, and I'm gonna tell you what I think. All right. It's an unexpected reaction from the Celtics legend. Quote, y'all, New York is up, all that. Pacers gonna pop y'all though. Y'all know that, right? Yeah, I know that. The Pacers is gonna get y'all. So I don't even want to hear all that. Y'all feeling good. Y'all beat us, said Pierce. Y'all beat an injured Celtics team. Y'all beat an injured Celtics team, bro. We didn't have our all-NBA player, first team MVP candidate who led us in all these categories, end quote. So, Paul Pierce is talking shit again. Cool. But this is what I want to say about this. For one, the Celtics were getting stomped in this series. The Celtics weren't even the Celtics were losing this series before. He's talking about Jason Tatum, by the way, too, mainly. Before Jason Tatum got hurt, New York could have won this with or without Tatum on the court. And I actually picked New York to win this series before it even started. So I was going New York in 7 probably. I didn't know it was going to wrap up faster than that. And I didn't know New York was going to win the first 2 games in Boston. You're not someone, if you want to help me out on this, what's the record for teams that go down 0-2 in the beginning of a series? What's the record of them winning that series versus losing that series? If anybody want to help me out on that, for all my smart people that be trolling me and shit, whoever want to help me out on that, feel free to help me out. So they were down 0-2 to begin the series. They had home court advantage. You lose the first 2 games on your home floor. There's not many teams in NBA history that win that series. It's hardly existent. It doesn't really exist a lot. When you go down 0-2 in the first 2 games, your chances of losing is almost thrown out the window right there. So, but I must admit, it did suck to see Tatum get hurt in the situation that he did, because he had a season-ending injury, career-altering injury. While he was going off, I must admit, he had like 40 plus before he got hurt. He was going crazy. He probably was on his way to a 50-point game. I'm not going to hold you. Could have been like 55. It could have been something crazy. The kid was going ballistic, I must admit. So it does suck to see that. But do I think Boston would have won that series? I'm not so sure. I still liked the New York in the series before Tatum even got hurt. Before they even, like I say, I picked New York to win this series. I didn't know that they were going to win games 1 and 2 in Boston, though. That's what I didn't know. So when I seen that, I was like, oh, this ain't even going 7 rounds. This was before Jason Tatum got hurt. So Paul Pierce, I don't know what the fuck he be talking about sometimes, bro. Paul Pierce just be talking noise just to talk. And also, I was looking at everybody talking about this, and people were saying, yeah, the Celtics, and I was thinking this too, the Celtics last year when they won the championship, everybody they played were hurt. Jimmy Butler didn't play for Miami. Milwaukee was hurt last year and this year, hurt. So Dame and Giannis not even fully healthy. And that was probably the team to watch, to be honest with you. That was probably the team to watch for the East. For me, that's who I was picking to come out of the East if they were to be healthy. So they not healthy. Jimmy Butler last year, and Jimmy Butler and them eliminated the Celtics before they won their championship. So the Celtics flew through a banged up East, and New York wasn't healthy last year either in the playoffs. So the Celtics flew through a banged up East and then made it to the finals and barely beat the Mavericks. So, well, they beat the Mavericks. It wasn't barely, but those games could have went either way. They didn't just dominate those games. Those games could have went either way. But yeah, so Paul Pierce is talking more crap again, and he should just save his breath. Because, Boston was probably going to lose anyway.